A couple of bits I want to cover that Ashley covered previously, and one is to do with your why. He said a couple of things. First and foremost, he said that 50% in your room, you're not achieving what you need to achieve because of your why. And I'd like to reframe that slightly. Is that okay?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
What he was trying to say is that your why just isn't quite big enough right now. And your why, if you want your why to be really motivating, to motivate you, to push you, to drive you, to strive you, your goal has to be more than just you. It has to be dependent on helping other people, having a spouse, having a partner, having family, having children. Is that's your driving force? If it's just you, it's not enough. That's a selfish goal. It won't give you the momentum, the drive that you really need. Is this making sense?
Yep.
Yes.
One other thing that he said, which is really important. You want to know what it is?
Yeah.
Yes.
What he said was pain. And the truth is, most of us will do much more to avoid pain than to gain pleasure. That's how the human system is built. We'll do more to avoid pain than to gain pleasure. So to actually diet and lose weight is more painful than the actual pleasurable part of being fit and healthy. Once you get over the pain, it becomes easy. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
People that are told they're going to have a heart attack because they're overweight, how soon do they start changing? How soon? Immediately, right? So the pain threshold has to be really great. So when you're looking at your goal and your why, look at where the pain is. People that actually give up smoking, they give up smoking the second they're told they've got cancer. Is that right? Okay? So they all know the things that they should do beforehand, but the pain, the leverage, is only there when the really pain is so high that they have to make a change. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I asked you earlier about keeping the energy really high for the trainer. And Ashley's been asking you to respond, and it's been sort of half-hearted. He's got a lot of information to give you, and he's Australian. He comes from down under. So he needs a bit more energy from you guys. So what I'd like you to do is keep your energies high. Keep it what?
High.
Thank you. And when he asks you a question, please respond with the energy. I'm going to ask you to do something now so you can see where energy comes from. So I want you to say, right now, energy.
Energy.
Thank you. But I want now to show you how your body makes your energy even more. I want you to stand up, and at the same time, I want you to say, energy!
Energy. Energy.
Sit down again. Once more with even more verve. Energy!
Energy.
Thank you. Sit down. So can you see by using your body, more, your energy is actually higher. And I want you to instill that for Ashley. So without further ado, can you please give him another round of applause and get him up to the next step.
Not bad, is he? It's boring if there's just one of us up here, doesn't it?
Yes.
Right, so let's get cracking on back on education. Now we've had our fun with Emmanuel. I need somebody to volunteer, please. You're only going to write stuff. Serena, come on up. What colour would you like? Green. Serena, how many deals have you got?
3.
Well done. Did you start with money or without?
With.
And are you JVing?
Well, no, I started without and found.
She started with somebody with money. So, yes. So if you want to ask Serena how to work with a JV successfully, please do in the breaks. So where are we going to find rent-to-rent deals? Agents? Yes, please. You tall enough?
I need heels.
What sort of agents? And we also find them with estate agents too. Where and why would we use an estate agent? To find a rent deal.
Speed.
Speed?
Speed of transaction.
Oh, speed of transaction, sorry, yeah. Why would we use an estate agent?
Probably it's been on the market for a while.
Exactly, well done. Put your hand up, Jack. That's Jack. Hello, Jack. So yes, if you want to target other areas instead of just letting agents, because when you walk into an agency, they've generally got a sales section as well, haven't they?
Yes.
So we are all also looking to invest in property, aren't we?
Yes.
Whether now or in the long term. Yes?
Yes.
If you don't have money for the deals, where are you going to bring the deals? Here, to us. Yes?
Yes.
Because we have lots of experience in property flipping as well. Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Will that help you as well? Increase your knowledge and increase deals that you may be looking at and finding. Yes? Wayne, are you going through a bit of an exercise at the moment because Emmanuel won't give everything away straight away?
I wondered why he wasn't revealing much. Yeah, yes, absolutely.
So we don't want you to go, oh, I found a deal and I think it's got 100 grand profit in it. Here you go, work it out. Do you think we have time to do that? Do we? No. So Wayne is going through a bit of a, I guess, a mentorship at the moment without actually a mentorship.
Yeah.
Good, with a manual. I've been through that many times with a manual. And every time I'm going, oh, man, come on. He doesn't know I do that, but I do that. Sarah as well, I think, is also getting some help from Manuel on a couple of deals as well. So we can also do that. So when we're talking to estate agents, like Jack says, they will have properties that they are struggling to sell. So what's the alternative for a vendor if they can't sell? They become a landlord.
Lease option.
Or a lease option. We'll cover that later. Anyone want to know how to construct a lease option?
Yes.
Would you like to hear one that Emmanuel recorded live?
Yes.
Ooh, cool. We'll do that then. Where else can we find them?
Online agents.
Online agents such as?
Right
There's a few. Online agents are normally direct to landlords. So you can do direct to landlords if you like. That's another way of going direct to landlords. Remember what I did? I created a rent to rent from one of my what? My own properties. So if you have your own property, you can turn it into that. It becomes a rent to rent to you, if you like, I guess. Where else? Gumtree, yes. Some areas it works, some areas it doesn't. Would you like to know those areas?
Yes.
Later. Gotta make sure you're still here after lunch. Where else? Put your thinking hats on. Come on.
Friends and family that got property.
Friends and family, absolutely. Referrals, yes.
From tradespeople.
Friends and family, referrals, tradespeople. What sort of trades?
Plumbers,
Plumbers. Why plumbers?
because they're always in properties.
They're always in properties, yes, because there's a leak, there's this, there's that, whatever, the tap doesn't work. Second best trade that's in properties all the time?
Electricians.
Yes, exactly. They're the ones that we want to target as well, those companies. How can we target them? Plumbers, what can we do? Hi plumber, I'm looking for a rent to rent. See you later.
Offer them an incentive.
Absolutely, yes. So when they're out in the properties, they get called to. So I could say, Serena, you're a plumber today. I could say, is that a bit sexist? Who laughed? I could say, you're a plumber today. I won't, but let's just pretend, as my son does. Just pretend, Dada. No, we won't pretend. You're a plumber. Role play. I say to you, we get to know each other. Are you in like rental accommodation quite often, fixing things?
Majority.
Excellent. And do you often come across some that are empty?
Yes.
Excellent. Would you be able to find out or know who the landlord is,
I could.
where I can contact them?
Maybe.
Excellent. If I were to reward you for that information, do you think that would be a maybe or a yes?
I consider the option.
There you go. She's a hard plumber. Female plumbers, man, come on. Where else could we find them? Local shopkeeping, yeah. Maybe, yeah. Why not?
The business cards that they leave in the agency.
The business cards that they leave in the agency. So you're going to go in there and you go, everyone sleep, and you take the cards.
I have done before.
You have done that before, okay.
Not sleeping.
Hypnosis then, maybe. So come on, let's get serious. How else?
Guys who do EPCs. Guys who do EPCs.
Yes, you could do that. EPC guys, you go around and do that.
Ads in the local paper.
Ads in the local paper, yes, we can use cold hard press, can't we?
HMO register.
Landlords wanted. HMO registry, well done, Jack. Everyone know what that is?
Yeah.
Some of you. Okay. Who would like to know?
Yes.
That's 3 people. I'll talk to you in the break. Who would like to know?
Yes.
An HMO registry, so a council has a registrar of every single owner, manager, and where they live. And where they live, not at the HMO itself. So all you need to do is write a letter or an email to the council. Phone them first and find out who the right person is. In most cases, they will send it back to you within a week, 2, sometimes 6. You have to keep on to them. It has to be in writing, and it can be a what?
Email.
Yes.
And it's on the website sometimes.
Yeah.
If you find them on the website, they will not have the address of the landlord's home address. Okay? Unless somebody can prove me wrong and they found that.
They do in some
Yes.
areas.
Some areas, which areas?
London.
Milton Keynes?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, I wouldn't want to be a landlord in Milton Keynes. Everyone knows where I am. Okay, so in Milton Keynes you can, we know that. Off the website?
Yep.
And you've got that? Okay, so you can write them a letter?
Yes.
And you've done that already, haven't you?
Yeah.
Excellent. Got response yet?
No.
Good. Now, when we talk about writing letters to the HMO register, yes, they are good and they do work, but they are heavily getting worse and worse. Yes? Yes?
Yes.
But agents, the good news is, are getting better and better. When I first started in Peterborough with absolutely zero knowledge, I went and knocked on doors on agents. I walked in, I said all the wrong things. It got to a stage where one of the agents actually got off his chair because he saw me coming in. He was a skinny bloke, but nose to nose. What do you effing hell want? Keep coming in here, asking the same in front of 3 of his agents. And I'm like, okay, mate, I want to learn. And he went, okay. Wasn't expecting that, right? He was expecting, oh, I'll tell you. What do you want to learn? All of a sudden, he's he went from that to this. What do you want to learn? Almost like, what's the word? Bit of empathy, very empathetic, thinking, you poor bugger. Why do you want to learn about this? So I said, look, how long have you been doing this? He said, and at the time it was 16 years. So I said, you're perfect. He's a letting agent, right? Is this your business? Yes, it's my business. Right, and he's one of the best around in Peterborough. So I said, look, I want to learn what it is I need to know about the legals, the ins and outs, the do's and the don'ts about running a business, and how I can prove to you that I can help you help me. In other words, I was saying the wrong thing. They all thought I was going to take their business away from them. No wonder they keep saying, get stuff, go away. So I had found one agent that would deal with me in Peterborough. And there's about 25 or so. And in the main Cowgate strip, there's about 12 or 13 of them. It's easy, you walk up there, it's about twice the length of this room, and then come on the other side, and I walk back. I go up there now, agents, you're coming in here. Because you go every 2 weeks. You have to get to know agents. Every 2 weeks, go and touch base. I was doing that and getting chucked out until I knew what the right thing was to say. The last time I went there was about 3 weeks ago, and I did a round with the agents. I walked into this agent, and most of them had changed. They're changing all the time, agents, right? So if you an agent off in one area, don't go there for 3 or 4 months, and they won't be there. Some are there much longer, usually the ones who sit at the front. Some of them have got trophies on their desk as well, because they're proud of it. I'm the number 1 agent. That's the one, the sales negotiator you want to deal with in that place, because they are going out of their way to get money. They have a big why, yeah? Whether it's to be significant and show everyone that they're the best, or if it's because they want to earn money. So when you go around to these agents, as I did in Peterborough, you may get people who say, no, go away, because they are screening you. If you sound like a beginner, you will get screened, and they will ask you half a dozen questions, and we'll go through those later. And if you answer the wrong way, bye-bye. Yeah? Now, some of you here I've been out with, and you've said to me, the agents all say no. I go out with you with the agents, and we struggle to find one that says no. Yeah? Because, Emmanuel said the pain. I've been through some pain, man, I tell you, in that first 6 months. When I went round to Peterborough 3 weeks ago, every single one of those agents, no problem, will do business with you. Now, it wasn't because I was saying some fantastic new thing. It was because the market is changing. Agents are much more open and receptive to rent, or as they call it, company lets or corporate lets. Yes?
Yes. Yep.
Why do you think that is? Money, money, money. That's what they care about mostly. Yeah?
Yes.
What's an agent's job? Let out properties. And what do they get for doing that?
Money.
They get money, they get paid. Yes? So for all the letting agents here, tell me if I'm wrong.
You're right.
Thank you. So you're actually entering the marketplace, the strategy, at a much better time than I did 3 years ago. When you would talk to agents, say, what? What's that? No, I can't do that. Subletting, mate. Even when we go in and we talk about, they will actually tell you, oh, so you're going to sublet? Yeah, that's right, yeah. Technically no, but yeah, we're going to sublet. They know that. And that's what they understand. Whereas before, taboo, do not say subletting. What is subletting? Well, yeah, probably won't go to jail for it, but you might get in trouble. Subletting is if you use an AST with the landlord and then you let your tenants in on an AST. So what don't we do? We don't use an AST with the landlord or the agent, yes?
Yes.
Good. It can have conflict if you use an AST with their mortgage, insurance and that type of thing as well, so stick to the rules, yeah?
Yeah.
There are cases where we can get around it, but please don't try this at home, okay? Come to me first. Right. Thank you very much, Serena.
You're welcome.
Quick recap to make sure we're all awake. We have 7 steps, simple, easy to follow steps in rent to rent. What's number 1? Don't look at your notes. You can look at your notes. What's number 1?
Identify your area.
Identify your area. Number 2?
Identify the properties.
What?
Identify the properties.
Okay, someone else but Ivan. Number 3?
Conduct viewings.
Good. Number 4? Number 5? Number 6?
If needed.
I like that. That's good. You were really listening. Number 7? Cool. We're doing the right thing here, aren't we? Yeah. We're helping you learn, aren't we? What will happen to those 7 steps if you don't... What will happen? 0 will happen. So when you leave here, and on Monday, when you get started, some of you might try on Sunday, what are you going to do? Goya. What's Goya stand for?
Get off your ass.
Louder.
Get off your ass.
More so they can hear at home.
Get off your ass.
Yes. Stand up and watch. Right, here we go. Gold mine area. Diamond, silver, bronze, I don't care what you call it, right? This is your area, we're going to make some money. Who would like to come up and write? It doesn't matter if you got rubbish writing. Someone back here.
Somebody else?
Napa, come on down. Run down like that show. Yay! Come on, run.
You know I can't spell, so there we go.
Makes it more interesting.
He's just started a blog. Napa, have you started a blog?
Plagiarizing
I'm injured.
And here's what? Injured? No, it's for show. It's like Michael Jackson used to wear plasters. He has.
Auditioning for celebrity juice.
He has this. He has this additional Y, which we can't talk about. So, gold mine area. He's left-handed. No, he's not. When we're looking for our
Is it gold mine or gold mined?
oh, we don't want an area that's been mined, do we? Yeah, because there's nothing there, is there? Think about it, Napa. How many times have you read the manual? Write it.
Never.
Number one, we need to take away emotion. So many of you say to me, well, John, you've seen photos on the Facebook group. John and I were looking in this area and we went into a couple of student properties and I decided to take some photos. Even John and I said I wouldn't live there. But it's not about us, is it? Take the emotion away. Take away your personal beliefs about where people will live. If you do the right thing and standards are lifting, remember that. What did I just say? And standards are lifting. We used to be able to get away with, and I used to love it. Used to get like hardwood furniture. You could fix it with this thing called Brahma, with an R, Brahma. And you could fix it if it was damaged. You can't fix sort of laminated furniture and that type of stuff. But things are changing. It's getting a little bit more competitive. We need to be better at what we do. John's seen that in his area. We've all seen it in our areas. You've seen it in yours. You've seen it in yours. People almost want a service accommodation room that they're going to rent out for the month, fully furnished. How's that going to happen? But there is a very good benefit in that for us, isn't there?
Yes.
What is it?
Cash flow.
Yes, there is. What is it? I don't know. Serviced accommodation, if we're doing the same spec in our rent to rents, what can we do very easily? Rent them out. Serviced accommodation by the night, 2 nights, 3 nights, yes?
Yep.
Yes.
Good. Do you all know what the benefit is now?
Yes.
Bloody hell. You want to be within a half an hour drive of where your properties are going to be.